Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video. And so today I'm going to talk about the possibility, very unlikely, of them actually course correcting this main event and putting CM Punk in the WWE Championship match with Cena and Cody Rhodes. So there is speculation about Punk because of his promo and because they are having Seth Rollins versus Punk next week at MSG Raw in a steel cage match, that this is going to lead to a triple threat with the heel John Cena, which we still don't know what he looks like when we see him again as a heel, and Cody Rhodes for the championship. Now, I think it's very unlikely, even though I would be doped if it happens. I'm still pissed because it's not a one-on-one match. Because again, a babyface versus a babyface can work. Yes, Walt Clyde, you stupid YouTuber. Yes, it can work. Apparently, you've not watched. Apparently, you've not watched enough of actual old wrestling since Shawn Michaels versus John Cena, face versus face, actually drew a shit ton of numbers that year. You know. Anyways, my affiliation to idiot YouTubers that don't deserve the recognition that they get on YouTube, since most of the stuff they say are hypocritical statements and are wrong, factually wrong, and could easily be debunked and fact-checked with half the videos said person makes. But nonetheless, I want to get back to reality here. Anyways, so the possibility of CM Punk being added to the three-way or being added to the main event of the three-way can only work so many different ways, and I think it's completely unlikely because people are bringing up that Paul Heyman, the favor is what's going to insert him into the main event, which I counter to the fact that Paul Heyman is not a general manager. He is not an on-screen authority figure within the company. At least to my knowledge, he isn't. I mean, right now he's just a manager for Roman Reigns. So I don't exactly know where this comes into effect. Unless there's something that we don't know, that maybe Paul Heyman secretly is, I don't know, some type of authority figure that we never knew about at this point. But they haven't really explained that, so I don't know how that would exactly work out. Another problem is the rumored triple threat of CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins, which is supposedly going to be a non-title match, which makes it even more stupid. In one of my previous videos, I had said that when has there ever been a WrestleMania triple threat that was a non-title match, because it's just completely stupid. And someone actually did find one. And I honestly forgot about it because it was a forgettable storyline, the way it was set up. And that was Randy Orton in a triple threat with Ted DiBiase Jr. and Cody Rhodes. That was during the Legacy WrestleMania 26. And I when he brought it up, I was like, oh yeah, that did happen, but I forgot about it. You want to know why I forgot about that storyline? Or at least I forgot about that match? Because it was not executed very good. Ted DiBiase Jr. and young Cody Rhodes, were basically broke up with Randy Orton, and Randy Orton weirdly turned into a babyface in that storyline because he was like a heel. And then Cody and Ted DiBiase were teaming up against him, and then it somehow became a triple threat for WrestleMania when it should have really been a handicap match. Orton won that match, but again, it wasn't that memorable of a match. Like I said, until a guy commented about it, I actually forgot about that match. And I watched that WrestleMania because that was the WrestleMania where Shawn Michaels retired. So yeah, that's how very memorable that match was. Point being is, and also, since that was brought up, it also shows the point of what is the point of a triple threat match if it is a non-title match at WrestleMania. Usually when you have a triple threat match, it's for something. There's a reason why 3 people are put in a match together. All right, there's a reason why they're put in together. They're not put in together just for shits and giggles, okay? Because standard matches are one-on-one, okay? You don't put 3 people in a match unless there is something at stake. So, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins and CM Punk in a triple threat for nothing at WrestleMania makes no goddamn logical sense. It does not. It is stupid. And if that is the match they do, I will still say it is stupid. I don't care how good the match turns out. If that is the match, it is fucking stupid. It makes no logical sense. Okay? It will be forgotten just like the other feud was. Because nobody is interested in something that is a 3-way that has nothing at stake. Nothing. Not a title, not a number 1 contender match, not a leave town. Nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing at stake. Not a hair match. Nothing is at stake for them to have a 3-way. Okay? So that's where it is a problem. Okay? Now, where does the Seth Rollins steel cage match lead to? Here's another problem, and I'm going to point this out right now about the steel cage match. What does CM Punk need to gain by facing Seth freaking Rollins at WrestleMania again if he beats Seth freaking Rollins in a steel cage match? He already beat Seth Rollins one-on-one in the Netflix debut for Raw. Okay, clean in the middle of the ring. Okay, he already beat him. If he beats him in the steel cage match, what else does he have to gain by facing Seth Rollins at WrestleMania? He doesn't. There's no benefit for him to face him at WrestleMania. There isn't. Okay? Because he has already proven that he is better than Seth Rollins by default. Because he has beaten him. He has taken him out. He has beaten him. He is better than him. Okay? That's the point of winning a match. Okay? So what does it benefit CM Punk to face him at WrestleMania when he's already beaten him clean in the ring on Raw and again on another Raw in a cage match? Okay? Because I do believe that CM Punk is going to go to MSG and he is going to walk out as the winner against Seth Rollins. That will happen. Because what I think is going to happen is Roman Reigns is going to interfere. He is going to get involved in the cage match, which leads to Punk winning. And if that's what happens, then they're going to somehow have to set up a triple threat which divides and conquers both of them. And again, from Punk's perspective, why the hell would he have to face Seth Rollins again after he has already beaten him? Okay? So again, that's why that triple threat makes no sense. Okay? So now, if Punk is somehow manages to get into this match, the dynamic is going to be completely different, because you have two baby faces and you have John Cena as a heel, which we have no idea what John Cena is going to be like. We don't even know what his appearance is going to be. Okay? I'm assuming he's going to wear black shorts. Because I just can't imagine John Cena wearing anything other than jean shorts at this point. If he comes out and wears like wrestling pants or wrestling underwear, it ain't going to look right. It's just not going to look right. Heel or no heel. Okay? So I believe that John Cena is still going to have a similar wrestling look as he was when he was a babyface. It's just that his whole, presentation will be a little different. But we still don't know how John Cena is going to be. Now, if CM Punk, in the storyline, it's going to be a pit against Cena, because Cena is going to be the one that's chasing for the title. Which could not be a good idea for CM Punk, because CM Punk might not get to win this match as well because of that. Now, if CM Punk is unfortunately not added to this match, which is very likely, though I will mention that prior to the Chamber match, I guess there were articles that had reported that there were talks about Punk being added to the WrestleMania match. Now, of course, this is before Cena was officially confirmed of winning, because the Chamber match hadn't happened yet. But there were reports about people wanting him to be added, but then there were other people that were on the team that didn't want him added. So there's a lot of confliction there. But anyways, if CM Punk is not added to this WrestleMania triple threat, and it is just Cody and Cena, like it's right now originally booked, if that is the decision, who do I think is going to win the match? Cody or John Cena? A lot of people seem to think that John Cena has a shoe on to win this match because Cody Rhodes has been the champion for a year, and that Cena has to win because he's a heel now. And it's his first match as a heel. The people that are saying this are either not old enough or not educated enough to understand how the business works. If it is John Cena versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, John Cena is not only going to lose the match, but he's going to pass the torch to Cody Rhodes. Okay? And what I mean by the torch is not necessarily the championship. It means he's passing the top spot to him. That's what he is passing. He is passing that attraction, top stardom to Cody. And why am I saying this? Because it's already happened. It has already happened. You want to know who? Andre the Giant. If you have watched any of the Andre the Giant documentaries, you would know that Andre the Giant passed the torch to Hulk Hogan. Hogan was the champion for 3 years. He was a WWE champion for 3 years at that point. But yet, despite him having a dominant title run, despite him having a dominant 3-year title run, Andre the Giant was presented as the guy that was the man. Because Andre was undefeated. He had never been beaten for 15 years. Now, of course, that's kind of not exactly true. He just was unpinned for 15 years. Okay, he technically did lose some matches here and there from countouts and DQs and stuff like that. But in terms of being pinned or submitted, he had never been pinned or submitted in 15 years. And so WWE counted that as being unbeaten. So, Andre the Giant was undefeated for 15 years, and that is how they build it up. That he had been undefeated for 15 years. He was the number one babyface in pretty much all the territories. WWE was it was a small territory. It was not a national company. But back then, that's kind of how the structure worked. Everybody worldwide knew who Andre the Giant was. So he was an attraction. He was the man. Okay? He turned on Hulk Hogan. He turned heel. His first pay-per-view as a heel was WrestleMania 3 when he put over Hulk Hogan and made him the guy. Okay? And that is what John Cena is going to do for Cody Rhodes. He is going to do the same thing that Andre the Giant did for Hulk Hogan. He is going to put him over and be that next guy in terms of the guy who is the baby face to the kids and all that stuff, and the top man. That is what John Cena is doing. John Cena is not winning the 17th fictional record, because we all know that Ric Flair is actually a 21-time world champion. Okay. We factually know this. WWE won't acknowledge it, but we know it's true. Okay? So Cena is not going for a real record. He is going for some WWE BS record because that's the only stuff that they acknowledge. Okay? So it's not even a real record. Okay? It's not a real record. Okay? It's all a work. John Cena does not need the 17th time world champion because, again, it is not a real record. This is just an excuse to build the story, okay, of John Cena chasing that goal. Cody Rhodes is going to win. Now, I'm not a big fan of the title reign being this long because, again, eventually a title reign is going to get stale. If you have the title a little too long, we've seen that with Roman Reigns, and I do not want to see that with Cody Rhodes. I don't want to see champions be the champion that long. And I really hope that does not become the norm going forward, because it seems like that's what they're going to do, with pay-per-views basically being lowered down because pay-per-views aren't pay-per-views anymore. They're premium live events, right? So they don't have 12 pay-per-views around anymore, okay? They don't get pay-per-views every month anymore, okay? So because of this, you are, lowering the bar in when a world champion title reign can end. All right, this is why we're starting to see a lot more longer title reigns from people, is because they can go through this. They can do this. I don't agree with this move. But this seems to be the norm that they're doing now going forward. But this is where I think Cody would win. Now, if it's a triple threat, this would be the way for John Cena to win. Because if John Cena was in a three-way, it would be easier for him to win without actually beating the champion. And this is where I think the unfortunate thing would happen is that CM Punk, if he does get added to the triple threat, or he gets added to the main event in a triple threat, he'll probably not win because they'll probably have him eat the pin, which I think is stupid. But at the same time, the whole goal for CM Punk was the main event WrestleMania, which he gets that. But I doubt, again, in a triple threat situation that Punk is going to win. It would make the odds better for Cena to win if it was a triple threat. Because I just don't see Cody losing to Cena one-on-one in this point. As I've laid out the points to why Cody Rhodes would beat John Cena one-on-one. So yeah, this is my thoughts, and these are my ideas of where they could go, and what they're going to do. Again, and also, by the way, I obviously do want CM Punk to win, if he gets added to the title match, but I just think the odds are he won't. Again, Cody versus Punk would have been the better direction. Babyface programs do work. But again, that is my takes on the situation. Let me know what you guys think. I am out of here. I am the SS Ultimate Goku. Make sure to comment, rate, all that good stuff. And I'm out of here. Peace.